Hey guys, before the video starts, I'm gonna say I'm very sorry about the echo, because I'm recording this in my bathroom because everybody else is kind of noisy. But yeah, so enjoy the video, I guess. Hey guys, it's me, All Star Plush Productions, and today I'm going to talk about my hopes for the Adventure of Link Remake series by Bl0p. So let's get into it. Now, my first hopes is voice acting. Bl0p his voice has gotten much deeper.
What? How did I get you? What happened?
Hey, watch where you're going. Oh, sorry about that. Hey, what are you doing walking in here anyway?
Which means that it's going to be harder to do female characters. So he could get together with Minato and make some connections with Bl0p because Bl0p has done some stuff for Minato and might do some stuff for Bl0p.
I agree. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
So, as his voice has gotten deeper, it's hard to do female characters like Amy and the Splatoon girl, Agent 3 or whatever her name was. So, that's my first hope. My second hope is that the scenes are better. There are a lot of scenes that I thought were pretty good, but then there were some that I thought that weren't really needed. The areas didn't look very good, wasn't very interesting or engaging in any way. And we'll get to that a little later. But right now I'm here to talk about the scenes, the setting. This setting is a problem that I have with mainly episode 3. Because at the beginning of episode 3 there's this river. But the river is just a piece of felt. It's not even like a green screen background or anything. It's a felt piece. Not that I'm saying that there's something wrong with using fabric for other things that aren't supposed to be fabric, but it just kind of brings me out of it. It doesn't really make me think that Link is walking around real water, because he walks around real grass but not water. And one of the scenes in episode 4, the very beginning, there is this town, and the town isn't very detailed either. It's not even outside, it's like an inside town, and it doesn't look like a town. There are no houses. Once again, just a little problem that I have, but nothing huge, as it doesn't really affect anything. But other than that, the settings are honestly pretty good. I think there are some places where, okay, I shouldn't really be judging him from this because I fall under the same category, the same fate, you could say, of my room isn't very clean, but as you see, Dr. Eggman's place, when metal is supposed to be going crazy, it has little felt pieces around, and I could see that being a good thing, because that could be like rubble, but I can't think of it anything else, especially when there's little circles cut out in the felt. Yeah, I saw you. But yeah, and I don't know, but hopefully he can fix this up. Also, that's another thing, plushes. We have remakes of plushes, like this is the original Link and this is the newer Link, and this, we had the original Eggman that's this guy, and then you can make a tutorial. He has a tutorial, so you can make a modern Eggman, which was probably what we're gonna see. And he also made a remake of Dark Link, but I'm hoping that we do see a remake of that Mechasonic, whatever that thing was in episode 1. I'm hoping we can see a remake of that, because that plush, it was good back then, but that was 2019. I don't know how it's holding up today, and it honestly would be cooler to see a remake of it, since he does that. But we already know that episode 2 has already been filmed and a little bit of edited, and we already know that the whole series has been scripted, so that's a good thing. So the filming process should happen shortly. It's probably already happening right now. Also, I'm really glad he made a remake of that Yellow Pikmin. He has a tutorial for that. But the original Yellow Pikmin is yeah, it's not very good. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that guy. But basically, yeah, settings and plushes. Those are the things that I'm really hoping are remade, revamped, and the fights are the biggest problem I had with this series. I thought the fights, some of them were good, but some of them felt really weird, and the angles weren't very good. But Bl0p has improved. He has improved so much since then. Like, if you watch his Shadow video, Shadow Reawakened, which you should go watch. Don't just watch the plush tutorials, even though that Waddle Dee plush tutorial just came out. I bet that's gonna have more views than whatever he has. It's crazy. Anyways, you guys need to go check out his plush videos. He puts hard work into those guys. I made a whole paragraph on that one. Okay, I'm not gonna ramble. Try not to ramble because I don't have a script. This is unscripted. I don't even have bullet points. I'm just talking. Well, not really in a closet, but okay, in the bathroom. In the bathroom. I'm talking around in the bathroom. Yeah. But yeah, those plushes, they are good, but some of them need remakes. The settings need to be remade, and yeah, I think everything is pretty good. Yeah, the fights. I'm getting back to the fights. I was like, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, the fights. The fights. Oh boy, the fights. The fights sometimes can be really messy, and sometimes they can be pretty good. Like, okay. But sometimes they're really messy. Most of the time they're really messy. But that was back in 2019, so I'm not judging him too much. But yeah, he has gained so much more experience with fight scenes. Like the Shadow video. You can look at that fight scene, obviously see he has improved.
So strong, huh? I see they bandaged you up. They won't do anything, though. Majora!
What the?
So yeah, the fights will be much better. And back to the thing where like material is counting as like liquid. In episode 3, I believe it is. In episode 3, there is a the Inkling, and I think I got a picture of it. Here it is right now. This is the Inkling, and we should see a remake of this plush too, unless he's just gonna use the same plush, maybe give a few touch-ups to it. But that's my hopes. I'm hoping that he'll remake it, and then he can make a tutorial for it, because that'd be really useful. And then also, but yeah, the Inkling shoots ink, obviously, and the ink, when there's this boss that they have to fight, actually 2 bosses that they have to fight, where the Inkling gets to shoot the ink into the eyes, and like Link got to attack while he can't see. So I was thinking, it's just they just used a felt, and he just threw on felt. I'm thinking, since Bl0p is getting better at animating,
I'd say that looks pretty good for a test. Alright, let me read chat, and then I'm probably gonna end up leaving because this wasn't meant to be too long of a stream, and I do have to go somewhere, so I'm just gonna catch up on chat and then leave.
I wonder if there's some way he could animate the ink. That'd be a lot of work, but honestly, it would look so good. It's so awesome. Like, if he could get that. He has a tripod now, and tripods really help. So if he could use that tripod and use it so that he can get still shots, that'd be great. Then maybe he can animate the ink in, and it looks so much better. Like, it would look amazing. But yeah, that's my hopes for the ink. So yeah, setting, plushes, materials, backgrounds, fight scenes. I've gone over a lot of it, but and I've gone over voice acting a little bit, but we're gonna get into voice acting a little more. So yeah, his voice is deepened, and that's something I think that I don't know if it's gonna be good, but I hope that he can get like Blue Dubs or someone to do some voices for him. And I'm up for doing some voices. Honestly, probably not in the Link series, but I probably do some. If he needs voices, I'm up for voices. So. Hey Bl0p, if you see this, I'm up for voices, dude. I mean, just ask me, I'll unlist the video, give you the link, and then you can just use it. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I'm sorry if those were really weird and rambly. I didn't have a script, I didn't have bullet points, this was all off the top of my head. So yeah, I've been binge watching the Link series, and they've been pretty good. So I will see you all next time. Also, Diddy Kong and Cranky Kong and Dixie Kong plush tutorial that you can go watch. So you can go check that out afterwards. But yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. Go watch the original series so you can get ready for the remake. Because it's pretty good. I would recommend it, and I'll definitely recommend it once the remakes comes out. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say. Yeah, that's all I have to say. So, I'll see you guys later, I guess.